It's a beautiful and busy day here in Cerritos, a day like any other. It's something we don't like to think about, but an ordinary day can change in an instant if we have a natural disaster, like a devastating earthquake. Are you prepared? Would you know where to go or what to do in an emergency, whether it's a natural disaster or terrorist attack? Let's take a look at some of the precautions you can take in case of a catastrophic event. You can prepare now by gathering a disaster supply kit. You may need certain supplies for up to 7 days if you evacuate. 5 to 7 days is also the length of time you may need to remain in your home after a natural disaster, or in the case of danger from biological, chemical, or radiological attack. What should you have in a disaster supply kit? You should have enough water and food for 3 days. A gallon of water per person per day is adequate. Canned and dried foods are easiest to store and prepare. You'll need a can opener to open the cans, a flashlight with extra batteries, a battery-powered radio with extra batteries, a first aid kit and prescription medications, toilet articles, a change of clothes for each family member, sleeping bags or blankets, duct tape and heavy-duty garbage bags to seal windows and doors if necessary, a whistle, pocket knife, and other basic tools. Also remember to include food and water for your pets. It's a good idea to keep a plastic bag of important documents such as birth certificates, passports, or other identification, as well as some cash in your kit too. Be aware that banks and ATMs may not be available. Create an emergency communications plan for your family. Choose an out-of-town contact that your family can call or email to check on each other in case you are separated during a disaster. It's a good idea to put ICE, in case of emergency, next to a name on your cell phone contacts as the person to call in case you're found unconscious. Remember what you have learned in school. If there's an earthquake or falling debris, duck and cover. Get under a sturdy piece of furniture and cover the back of your neck with your arms. If there is smoke, get near the floor, cover your mouth and nose with a cloth, and get out the nearest exit. If a disaster occurs, first find out what is happening. Check the television, radio, or internet for news and instructions. Information will be presented on Cerritos TV3 and the city's website as soon as possible. Follow the advice of emergency officials. Remain calm and be patient. Call 911 only if you have a life-threatening emergency to report. If the disaster is near your home, check each room for damage and fire hazards. Do not light matches or candles. Use a flashlight as you check for gas leaks. Sniff for gas leaks at the water heater and other sources. Or place liquid soap where you suspect a gas leak. If it bubbles, there is a leak. If you have a gas leak, turn off the main gas valve, open windows, and evacuate the building. If you are asked to evacuate the area by local authorities, take their advice immediately. Wear clothes that cover your skin to protect yourself. Grab your emergency kit, lock your home, and if you have time, shut off water and electricity. Remember that evacuation shelters usually will not allow pets, so make sure you have identified facilities that will care for your pets during a disaster. If you are advised to stay inside your home, close and lock all windows and doors as well as a fireplace damper. Get your emergency kit and go to an above-ground room with the fewest windows and doors. Turn off fans, heating, and cooling systems. If there is a chemical threat, use your duct tape to seal cracks around doors, windows, and vents, and use towels under doorways. There are many more things you can do to be prepared. Learning first aid and CPR is extremely useful. You can enroll in a class by calling the local American Red Cross chapter at 562-595-6341. There are a variety of websites you can check for the most recent information on how to be prepared. The City of Cerritos offers an extensive safety website with links to emergency preparedness information. Check it out at safercerritos.com. Other sites with information include the United States Department of Homeland Security website at www.ready.gov and the California Governor's Office of Emergency Services site at www.oes.ca.gov. Great preparedness information can also be found at the Emergency Survival Program website at www.espfocus.org, as well as a website for the American Red Cross at www.redcross.org. All of these sites provide detailed information on preparing for various disasters and how to react in a variety of situations. You can become more involved in helping Cerritos deal with a disaster by becoming a member of the Community Emergency Response Team, which is often referred to as CERT. Fire, police, and medical personnel might be overwhelmed during an emergency, and citizens initially may find themselves on their own. CERT training is designed to help you protect yourself, your family, your neighbors, and your neighborhood. The goal of the CERT program is to train you to respond effectively and efficiently to others in need without placing yourself in unnecessary danger. The CERT program consists of 24 hours of training taught on 3 consecutive Saturdays. The training includes first aid and basic disaster medical operations, light search and rescue, light fire suppression techniques, and disaster management. CERT members can give critical support to first responders during disasters. More information on CERT is available online at www.cert-la.com. You can also call for information about CERT or to register for CERT classes at 562-916-1254. Take some of the surprise out of the unexpected. Spending a few minutes to learn what to do before, during, and after an emergency may save lives. So do yourself, your family, and your neighbors a favor and take the time to be prepared.